it's Jean from Happy Indulgence, and I wanted to go through all the books that I hauled in December. I got heaps of books, heaps of review copies, and were gifted quite a few copies. And I also went to the library. I just can't help myself, guys, but I can't wait to show you guys all what I got. So first, I'll talk about the review copies that I got from publishers. I got A Light Fantastic by Sarah Coombs. And this one's by Walker Books Australia. It's such a beautiful cover. From what it looks like, it's about 3 different teenagers balanced on the brink of darkness, shame, and isolation into the light of redemption. So it sounds completely intense, and I just love the cover. From Walker Books Australia, I also got Cruelty by Scott Bergstrom. I haven't heard of this book before, but it sounds pretty intense. It sounds like a teenage version of Taken, where the girl's actually searching for her father across the European criminal underworld. It sounds completely intense and completely up my alley. From Allen and Unwin, I got Bone Gap by Laura Ruby. This is a proof edition. It looks like it's getting released in Australia in March 2017. So I'm very lucky to get this. I've actually got a paperback already, and it looks like the US paperback is completely different. This is a US edition and this is the Aussie edition. I know which one I prefer. I can't wait to read this one. It sounds like a really whimsical magical realism. Lots of people love this book. I'm so excited about this one, and this is The Traitor to the Throne by Alwyn Hamilton. This is the second book in the Rebel of the Sand series. I love the first book. It's just, you know, anything to do with deserts and traversing the deserts, the mythology that comes with it as well. And it's also like a mix between a western, and it features a really badass kick-ass girl who's an inspiration, really. This is the first book and this is the second book. It's so much thicker, and that actually makes me excited because I love that it will feature a lot more, so that's a major difference. But I can't wait to read The Traitor to the Throne. By the way, I'm not really keen on the US cover. I prefer these ones because they feel more impactful. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. I also got Frog Kisser by Garth Nix, and this is also from Allen and Unwin. I haven't read any Garth Nix book before, but I've heard that this is a really cute middle grade story about a princess kissing a frog, and apparently it's pretty hilarious as well. So Frog Kisser comes out in March 2017 as well, so I'm super lucky to get this one too. I've heard a lot of raves about The Edge of Everything by Jeff Giles. This one's from Bloomsbury, Australia. I know it's going to be an intense and gripping sci-fi about 2 worlds colliding, and this one will be released in February 2017, so I can't wait to read this one. There's a lot of hype, and I hope it lives up to it. This one is from Hachette Australia. This Beats Perfect by Rebecca Denton, and it's released in February. I haven't heard of this one before, but it sounds like it's about music festivals and about a girl who's pursuing her love for music. Yeah, so we'll see how that one goes. Oh my gosh, this is the most beautiful ARC edition ever, but it's Strange the Dreamer by Laini Taylor, and I got this one from Hachette Australia, and this one is the proof copy. And what's actually surprising is it's signed by Laini Taylor as well, which is super exciting. I can't wait to read this. I have heard some good things already. The library character, the blue skin goddess, a mysterious city. I mean, what is there not to love? I absolutely love A Daughter to Smoke and Bone, and I can't wait to read this one. From Pan Macmillan Australia, I got A Girl Called Owl by Amy Wilson. I haven't heard of this one before, but it will be released in February. Basically, it is about a girl called Owl, but she has strange new powers, and it's a story of frost and friendship about family and responsibility. So it's a beautiful cover as well. I'm so excited about this one as well, which is Wind Witch by Susan Dennett. I absolutely love Truth Witch. It's just lots of fun and filled with powers, and it's more about the sisterly friendship rather than romantic friendship, and like, it was just really exciting reading about the elemental powers. Yes, I have heard good things, and I can't wait to read it, and I'll let you guys know what I think on my blog at happyindulgencebooks.com. So these were the books that I was gifted. So I received Starflight by Melissa Landers from Isla, She's one of my co-bloggers at Happy Indulgence Books, and I have heard so many raves from both of my co-bloggers about Starflight. I love sci-fi, so I'm looking forward to reading this one. Thanks, Isla. I also received The Midnight Star by Marie Lu, and this is part of the Young Elite series. I have the first 2 books, but I haven't read it yet. I know I'm going to love it because I love the author's writing and I love anti-heroes. So I got this one as part of the Aussie YA bloggers Secret Santa, so thanks Hannah for this one. I'm also dying over this one. I completely fangirled, no shame at all. Bad Boy by Elliot Wake, and I actually won his Twitter giveaway. Like, you can actually win those things. And it's also a signed copy as well. And he sent a little bookmark that's also signed, so that is amazing. And I can't wait to read Bad Boy. All of his reads are just intense and super emotional. And this one is about a transgender character as well. So yeah, I think it'll be a great diverse read. I got this one for Christmas from my partner, which is A Promise of Fire, The Kingmaker Chronicles by Amanda Bouchette, and I have not heard of this fantasy series, but it sounds completely up my alley about different kingdoms, and you know, there's griffins, warlords. It has the full debacle, so I can't wait to read this one. It's always great discovering new reads that aren't always raved about. So now onto the books that I bought. I bought Walk on Earth, A Stranger by Rae Carson, and this one talks about the Oregon trial and the gold rush period in America. I've heard heaps of raves about this in the blogosphere and I can't wait to read it. There's also Exquisite Captive by Heather Demetrios, and I love all books to do with gins because, I mean, I dream of Genie and I'm like Jean, which is Genie. Anyway, I've heard that this one is a really good Ginny story. I really enjoyed I'll Meet You There by Heather Demetrios as well. I watched Fantastic Beasts just the other week and it was so good, so of course I had to grab this screenplay. And oh, I just have so many feels. Like, I love Newt as a protagonist because, I mean, it's not often you have like an awkward, unlikely hero character. I also found this Makusa notepad, and it's pretty much the prettiest notepad I've ever owned. I mean, check this out. It's got a little Makusa print and character profiles. And in the back there's a, you know, emblem as well. And then there's this as well, so it's absolutely gorgeous. I don't know if I can bear to use it. I love The Forbidden Wish by Jessica Khoury. It's an Aladdin retelling. Genie is actually told from a girl's perspective. And, you know, I thought it was all going to be insta-lovey and I was not going to be a fan, but it actually did everything really well. So I ran out to buy a copy from the book depository. Well, not really running, but you get my drift. My review will be going up on the blog this month, so check it out. I'll make sure to link it below when it does go live. I also bought Username Evie by Jo Sugg, which is a graphic novel. I saw the second book in the series out in the bookstore, so I decided to check it out. It sounds like a pretty kick-ass read about a girl who gets sucked into a virtual reality, and the artwork looks pretty awesome as well. So if I like the first book, I'll go out and buy the second book as well. Now I couldn't help myself but to go to the library as well, and I have no idea how I'm going to read all of these books. I got Crosstalk by Connie Willis. This is one of the Goodreads finalists for the sci-fi reads. Sounds pretty intense and I can't wait to read it. I also got Nemesis by Anna Banks, and I've heard quite a bit about this one. I'm quite keen to pick it up because, you know, it's set in the sci-fi world with a lot of galaxies, and I think Nemesis is sort of like a superhuman character. So we will see how it goes. Ironcast by Destiny Soria. It's such a beautiful read and it's also a diverse one. It's an Own Voices book, and look how gorgeous this book is. This is super heavy, but this is some of the books from my December book haul. Yes, there are masses of books and I can't wait to read them all. I hope you guys found a new favorite, and if you enjoyed the video, if you want to see more book hauls, or if you picked a book up, let me know in the comments below. Give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more. Thanks guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!